Can you cross the rods for yes? Thank you. Can you open them for no? Thank you. Is this Archangel Michael? Is this Archangel Michael? Yes. Is there such a thing as spiritual justice that human beings don't get to see? Like, justice working behind the scenes even when there hasn't been arrests or lawsuits or things of that nature. There's always justice happening behind the scenes. Is there divine intervention in moments of crisis? Most often, yes, thank you. Are innocent souls divinely protected? Thank you. And are guilty souls given divine punishment, so to speak? Is that accurate? Yes. And oftentimes it's things that we don't see. So, okay, for instance, world leaders, even though they might not be imprisoned by our justice system, things like illness and injury and karmic intervention are always at play, and especially things like people don't talk about. So, there's a hair on my lip. So someone like Jeffrey Epstein, who probably faked his death. That's what I believe, and thank you for that. He might be hiding out. He might still be committing atrocities. And yet, his life is karmic. He is facing divine punishment on a regular basis for his actions because the justice system did not protect the way that divinity can protect. And Donald Trump still committing atrocities, but his karma is relatively visible. We can see that his health is declining, and that's not a coincidence. Those things go hand in hand together, oftentimes, not every time, but oftentimes. Yeah, not that that's gonna bring everyone comfort, but oftentimes we feel that if someone is behind bars, they are not able to commit atrocities anymore, and that's not true either. We have a lot of powerful people that are orchestrating things from prison and still committing atrocities from prison. So just something to consider, that divine punishment is a thing and justice is served to those who deserve it. Is there a correct path that we're meant to find? Yes, thank you. Are we redirected when we veer off that path? Yes. Does that ever stop happening? No. So even if we veer off 100 times, the path will make its way to you again. And you'll become more aware of it the more that it shows up typically. But some people like to shut their eyes and squeeze them tight. I can't see it. So if someone is supposed to have a major life event happen, but they choose something based on free will destiny find its way to still make that major life event happen? Yes. Thank you. So, that's interesting. Can destiny ever be altered by free will? I'm kind of seeing like no in big instances. So like big points of destiny, but obviously if there's like something you're meant to be at and you decide to go somewhere else or not go at all, that's not necessarily what he's talking about. He's talking about like big destined moments, like meeting someone that is supposed to be in your life and having some type of event happen to you. It'll just find its way to you in a different form, and the same feeling will be conveyed. Yes, okay. Thank you. Collectively, are we avoiding a truth that would radically change humanity? No, we're pretty much, many of us are on the right path, on the right track. Kind of what I'm hearing is that too many of us are allowing fear to rule us. And that's a really hard one to let go of, because both sides of the media love to get us afraid, shaking in our boots. Okay, and there's a lot to be afraid of. So it's so much easier said than done, but has fear shaped more of our world than love has? I mean, it's like a small yes, because there's a lot of love still. And there's actually so much love still. We just don't report on as much love as we do fear. And when we kind of ritualize fear-based programming, first thing in the morning, a lot of us watching news, scrolling our phones, getting absorbed into fear right from the jump, that can just mute love. And it can feel like love is not around us when it's actually a majority. Love is the majority. So keep remembering that. Is our obsession with control blocking intuitive guidance and spirit guidance? Yes. We want to control the outcomes. We want to know that everything's going to be okay. And sometimes you're in a liminal space, and it's kind of a lie to say that it's all going to be okay in that space, because it doesn't feel true, doesn't feel real for you. So keep your surrender. Keep your surrender rather than your control. Nobody can keep control. But everyone can keep hold of surrender. Is the chaos that we see every day a part of awakening? Yes, sort of. He's kind of suggesting that there needs to be more balance, that once we've awakened to the atrocities of the world and the chaos in this world, it's not something that we need to inundate ourselves with, or it's just about inundation. So there's a just very fine line between staying informed, being active in your community, and neglecting yourself, neglecting your power, neglecting your life's purpose. And some individuals' life's purpose is activism. Some individuals' life purpose is politics. Some individuals' life purpose is to make changes at a high level. And then some of us are meant to be artists, creatives, and we're meant to see what we are seeing that's happening in the world and create from that, write about it, make art from it, even like make art at all. It doesn't have to be about it. Just making art at all is a defiant act of our current administration, and sometimes we mix those things up. Will truth ultimately prevail regardless of the resistance? It always does. It always has in history, and obviously just in the way that you are repeating karmic cycles within your own life, the world, the earth is repeating karmic cycles within it, and we can look back at history books and see it so clearly. Same as you can go back into your life and kind of see your karmic cycles so clearly. But in the moment, it's kind of pointless a little bit to claim that it's too late, to claim that we don't have it figured out. We are figuring it out. It might be, it's all happening in the right timing, is what I'm hearing. Because a lot of us would say, like, aren't we paying attention? This is going so slowly. Didn't we see that this should be the... But this was always the divine timing of it all, even though it can be frustrating to be a witness to.